I just had to do another video with a magnet pincushion, but this one's for my long arm. I know, we're starting off 2018 with some magnetism. Watch this. Oh my God. Did you see that? It's dragging my scissor, and in a minute, it's going to catch it. Bam. Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to do for you a long arm pincushion. I need a pincushion for my long arm, and I decided to make my own. There's nothing like this out there, so I thought this would be kind of innovative, creative, new, different. So it's kind of like my magnet pincushion, but this is for my long arm. Now let me show you what it looks like. Now the cool thing about it is I also added magnets to the side of it, so it can hold, I don't know if you can hear it, it can hold my scissors in air. Now the reason I created this magnet pincushion is because sometimes when I'm working on a quilt, I can't find pins. And I thought this would be something new, something different, something innovative, something creative for you to try out and do. It is really easy to make. I got one of those magnets, the tool magnets. This is an 8-inch. And if you're going to do this, I recommend, I believe this is an inch right here. You increase by 2 inches in your width, and you increase by 2 inches in your length in whatever size you have. You can make this whatever size you have. I just decided to make it, you know, a 9x3. I used a scrap piece of quilt fabric that I had laying around. I also intend, and that will be another video, to make a bag for it so I could put all my threads and throw them into a bag. Now, a lot of the reasons why I do these kind of things is because I like pincushions, 1. 2 is because, you know, I need it. And I try to be resourceful, and I really do think this is kind of cool. So I really do hope you like this video on how to make your own magnet pincushion. It is not intended to be a pincushion for your table. It is intended to sit on the frame of your magnet, because this magnet is really strong. So I really do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the making. All right, I'll see you in a minute. So you're going to need a piece of wood. I got this at Hobby Lobby's. It's a 3x9 piece of wood. It was already pre-cut for me. It's a little bit thicker than some of the pieces that I had, so just make sure it's like a 1/2 inch thick. This is a magnet that came with a kit that I bought, and it was just a little 8-inch one. You're going to need felt, batting, some foam, little screws, wood screws, some magnets. You're also going to need a drill, a glue gun, and a staple gun. Okay, this is like my other pincushion, but I just wanted to show an overview if you haven't seen that other video. I will link it above. So here I'm glue gunning my magnets down. I recommend you do this so nothing moves. I noticed if you don't glue it down, it does move on you. After you do this, you trim off all that foam, and now you have your magnet sandwich. Get a piece of batting that goes long ways, that covers, and one that goes all the way around, and staple everything down, okay? Now, the way I stapled this pincushion is a little bit different. I went ahead and got a UFO, a piece of fabric that I did some piecing on that I'm not going to do nothing with, and you're seeing me go ahead and do the corners. I recommend you do the corners like you do a bed sheet. So go ahead and tuck the fabric in and then bring it over so that it looks like a rectangle when you're done. I did one where I had a lot of fullness in the corners and it looked like a weird looking hot dog, and I didn't like the look of it. So just make sure you maintain the integrity of the wood shape or the rectangle that you got. Now I wanted to put buttons here, so you're going to need a large needle, and I got quilting thread, and you're going to drill holes right in this area. I just measured where I thought the buttons would look good, so this is kind of your design aesthetic where you want your buttons. And I got a small bit and drilled those little holes. I should have done this before, but I forgot. And here you see me piercing a large needle through the through the pincushion that I'm making, and I found these beautiful butterflies buttons that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just fiddling the needle to go through the same hole that I pushed it through. Make sure you keep one of the pieces of thread and it doesn't feed through, and go ahead and pull it all the way. The more you pull, the better you'll get that tufted look. So pull your thread real tight. That's why I recommend you use either quilter's thread or an upholstery thread that's a little bit thicker and can handle the pulling. Here I'm stapling in different directions. I recommend you do 4 or 5. Go in one direction, then turn it, and yeah, that's just how I stapled it. Now my ugly glue gun, I got a piece of felt, and I'm glue gunning everything down and making sure that underneath it looks pretty clean. Also, dusting off all the mess. These are some wood screws that I bought that fit through the hole of the magnet, and I'm just drilling them down. Now I want you to know that this is not made for your table, your desk. This is made for anything that has a metal frame. So what I did is I wanted to see if it worked. Mainly my long arm is a very thick metal framed, and what's really neat about this is this sits perfectly. You don't need to sit it on anything with fabric. As a matter of fact, I'm showing you that the quilt top doesn't have to be on there. It does not teeter-totter. It does not fall off. It stays exactly where I want it. Now, of course, when I roll my quilt, I'm going to have to move it, but if I put it down somewhere, it stays in position. I'm surprised, honestly, that it worked. It doesn't teeter-totter. It doesn't fall. My scissors or anything that I've put on the magnet does not move. And it's also multifunctional. I can put my pins, my scissors, and I can move it wherever I want and sit it on my frame, and it doesn't fall off. Surprisingly, this worked. I didn't know if it would work, but it worked. So I wanted to share this wonderful idea. So I really do hope you like this video. Inches she lovely. It really is neat. I can't wait to start working on some quilts and have this on the bar while I'm working on top of a quilt. And I really do hope you like this video. I hope you make one. If you do, please join Lorena's Quilting and post a video. I also am thinking of making a couple of these and putting it on my I have a website that I don't have nothing on. Maybe, I don't know, make them for y'all if you want one. So just let me know on the comments below if you would be interested in getting one from me, or, you know, just make your own. I really do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.